My name is Katherine Autin, and the name of my business is Cat's Jewelry Magic. I sell one-of-a-kind sterling pearl, exotic gemstone, and hand enameled earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and something I call cool loops purse charms. When I found Lucy's course, I was facing a lot of issues with my WordPress site that I had. I'd been working with somebody for a couple of years, and I felt like the web designer was constantly having to update, but he wasn't keeping up. And then I also felt like I was limited in what I could do with it. I know HTML. I'm not a coder, but I can do that kind of stuff. But I really felt like I needed someone that understood what I was trying to do. When I found Lucy's course, it spoke to me. First of all, she spoke to me. I really felt comfortable listening to her. I said, she gets me. She makes her own jewelry, but she's also been doing this for a while. She's created a system that somebody can follow, even someone like me. So I was like, okay, I like this idea. And it felt like it was the right place for me at the right time. When I took the course, one of the first things that it really brought to mind for me was that I needed to really think about my company name. And it really started this whole chain of changes, if you will. I pivoted like I've pivoted in life so many times. And I realized that I needed to rename my company, and I really needed to think differently about updating and bringing in new concepts. And when I really started digging in, I realized that Shopify was probably my best bet. Lucy takes you through that step. There you can use whatever you want, but she'll take you through the concepts, and it really has made such a difference in my mindset about my business, about being a designer, someone who makes jewelry by hand, and has unique concepts myself. So I just felt like this was the right course for me. And it really, so far, it has been. I had already taken and started a different course. Lucy's course was the one that I leaned on the most. And eventually I stopped doing the other course because I felt like it was taking me in a direction that I wasn't ready for, that I really needed to sort of start my business over, use Shopify, and follow Lucy's guidance. Her guidance is amazing. The course gives you this idea that we're all unique. And if you're handmade items, even if they look like somebody else's, it's you that is in there. I still go back to it periodically just to make sure that I haven't missed something, or I'm like, oh yeah, I need to reread that. It's sort of like a lifeline, if you will. The course is a lifeline for me. I have to be honest, my experience with this entire course and with my connection with Lucy and everyone else in the course, I feel like there's a camaraderie that develops, and there's an option there for you to develop friendships, not just business connection. I would recommend Lucy's course to anyone, whether you're doing handmade items or not, because she really does take you through step by step. She answers the questions. And then the Facebook group, you can always go and put your information in there, and she will always get back to you. She will say, you might want to try this, or go to chapter such and such and read that again because it might give you some insight. I I would recommend this course to anyone, whether, like I said, whether you do handmade items or not.